Hello everyone. Myself Sanskriti Kadam, content creator of Intelligenz Talks and also an executive AI engineer. Here today in this video, I'm going to talk about how one can use open source to get a job. Now, we have been seeing so many posts on LinkedIn where people keep saying that I was being a part of GSoC or CNCF. Well, I will be telling you more about these open source committees in the forward part of the video. But currently, I will just give you a bit overview about what exactly I mean for today's video. So, before we get started, I would like to let you know that it's not only the job type of videos, that is the career guidance videos, but also we cover AI project videos as well as some of the tech podcasts which are totally unfiltered. And you can take a very good look on those kind of videos which will help you to gain an insight about not only the technology which is happening in today's world but also about what all changes are going to happen in the future and what all changes are happening in the present as well. It will be helpful for you to not only crack your interviews during placements, which would be on campus and off campus. In fact, it will help you to guide from your resume till the end of the questions which is being asked during the interviews and everything. Well, let's get started. So here you can connect with me on LinkedIn, on Linktree. You can check out and some of my videos which are being posted on Intelligence Talks and the GitHub repo. Well, I will be talking about this in detail in the later part of this video. When we come about its introduction, so in today's world, we are able to see on LinkedIn, many people are posting that due to this open source, I was able to get this job. For example, many people are coming and posting and telling that those who are trying to complete projects or contribute, the word contribute is important here for the project which is being mentioned in CNCF. Here, the company itself, they hire those kind of contributors who are trying to contribute to their projects in a very efficient manner in raising PRs and everything. So this is how you can directly land a job via open source committees and contributions, which are just for free. You don't have to, pay money from your own pockets. Also, you will be often be called for interviews, and if you apply for jobs, or even choose directly by those companies whose certifications you must have completed. Now, here there is also a catch. Like there are many people who say, even I have the same experience. Like we are people who are trying to learn some GitHub, commands or contributing to a project or learning some of the other skills through those kind of open source communities like Gulf coders. Like GirlScript, Summer of Code, and those kind of committees which also try to make sure that we are you know equipped with those kind of skills which are very needed, but yet we are not called for interviews or for jobs. So that hurts a lot, like why people are looking and they are contributing, and that why aren't we getting when we are doing the same thing at the end, right? So I would tell you that even if you don't get a call from interviews or those kind of companies which you dream just by contributing via open source, I would say don't lose your hope. Make sure that you take part in those Google Summer of Code, GirlScript Summer of Code, CNCF, and all those kind of open source which are free. You don't have to pay any money, and those will give you the skills which are needed for the project, and those skills will be ultimately help you in gaining an experience on the hands-on projects which will be given to you once you join any MNC or any startup. especially startups, right? There you don't have anyone to teach you like how you have to do or build things, or how you have to raise a PR, or how you have to create an issue. So here the open source is very essential for a person to start upon, right? So here I have mentioned the resume mistakes. Yes, we as a student, we don't know when we are in a placement, process, that what type of resume we should make, the template we talk about, how the section should go on, and because of that, many students get, rejected, and it's very disheartening that only those people who get their resumes being structured in a very proper format, they get shortlisted over and over again. But what my take is here, that yes, you that why you are using resume templates, you need to be very wary, because you can't go on GPT and just blindly type like give me the resume template. No. So here is a video where I have been talking about how one can use their logic, human logic, to make a resume in a very such kind of things which the software can capture. Nowadays we have those kind of softwares which can detect AI, which is being used in a resume. That is the ATS score which we talk about. There's a certain range about which you need to, if you cross or if you are below that, then you aren't eligible, and that is when done by the software itself. And it's what we can't do anything because it's not in our control, right? So first step to getting into the interview of any job is resume making and having which type of template. Here I have also mentioned some of the templates from my side which you can download it and you can edit it, and you just have to put whatever you need to mention, and also every section wise, line by line, I have tried my best to explain like how you can use your resume in such a way that at least getting shortlisted in the interviews would be the best thing you would ever have as your own experience. Because we as students, we don't get any feedback from our placement coordinators or from our college, and that is where we lack, right? So this is a very good video, and I hope this will be helpful to you. So let's move on to the next part. Okay. So as I mentioned about the open source, CNCF, this is the most common word which people are using nowadays in their own LinkedIn post, like Cloud Native Computing Foundation. Now here they are often active hiring people who, and especially not people, especially those kind of contributors directly who contribute to the project. And those are open source. Okay, you don't have to pay any money from your pockets, and here there is no resume needed. Yes, because once you log in, then you mention everything in your own profile section, right? When you log in, there is a profile section. I will show you that. And then your GitHub history itself becomes your resume. Yes, that is also one thing, because you are trying to, uh, clone the project. You are trying to put some, effectiveness or some of the creativity to the project. You're showing your skills via that. So it's very easy for the recruiters of CNCF to get back to you and maybe directly hire you, right? And then you might get an interview call. Let's talk about Outreachy. It's the paid internships with top organizations. When I talk about this word paid, here I am not talking about paying from your own pockets. I'm talking about they are going to pay you for internships. Open source work is done here. It is highly globally recognized, because nowadays companies don't prefer those kind of students who are not having the knowledge of Git and GitHub, right? Many people are trying to get some of the other projects which is being done and or being contributed effectively by the by those contributors via GitHub itself. And companies are using it on a large scale, right? To raise a PR, to getting it merged. It's very easy. But you need to learn it and you get to learn those skills while you are trying to contribute on a free project which is from open source, right? So Google Summer of Code and GirlScript Summer of Code. We have heard those kind of names a lot, and many people come and type it on LinkedIn. Like, yes, I had taken part in GSoC or GSSoC, and that I'm getting a very good MNC and interview calls and everything, blah blah blah. Right? That is because you are able to gain those kind of skills, you are able to gain those kind of knowledge which a person should have for their, for any person, for any student to debut in the IT industry. Me personally, according to me, I had started my journey in open source as a contributor in 2023 in GirlScript Summer of Code, not knowing how to even use GitHub. So at that time, what I did was I just did one PR from those 3 months. Uh, I know it sounds so erratic, but yeah, I had done that. And slowly and steadily, I then started to become a mentor where I was recognized as a top mentor in 2024, and then a project admin where I was able to see how people contribute, how the mentors manage the contributors, and how they assign the task, how PRs are raised, how issues are made. And this is coming handy in my own uh, job where I'm working right now as an AI engineer, where we work totally on GitHub repos and everything. And that is where this open source knowledge is coming handy to me. So it would be also useful to you, even if you don't get a job. It's a very good, a very good boon for you. It will be um, helpful for you in the later part of your own journey. So these are some of the links where I have mentioned. Uh, like let's talk about CNCF, which I had mentioned right now. This is the website, how it looks. So here you can see it's being given how you can contribute, open source beginners unknown terms, and mentorship programs are also there. Okay, so they have so many then project opportunities. As the word suggests, cloud native computing foundation. So it basically deals with the cloud platforms and everything. But just try to go in the project section, and if you can get some other type of projects which are related to other domains, you can go and try and be a part of it. Now, as you can see here, it is written graduated projects. So project name is given, focus is given, primary language is given. You can see it's given Python, it's given Go, it's C++, Ruby, and everything. So these are the types of the projects, some of the incubating projects. So you can go on their own GitHub repos and you can start, raising a PR or creating an issue and then contributing to it in a very effective manner. As you scroll down and down and down, there's several of projects. Those kind of projects will help you get hands-on not only in open source but also in everything. Your Outreachy is a paid remote. It's a remote part. Okay, so it's not like on-site you have to go, but it's a paid remote internships in open source. It will help you in everything. Okay, let's talk about GSoC, that is Google Summer of Code. We all know what it is. Here it is given that applications are now open. Well, you can go and check in their own websites. Here I have mentioned the website link. Just by clicking on here, you can route yourself to the official website like here. They have also given their YouTube video learning more, and then you can apply the follow. So let me talk about the GirlScript Summer of Code. It's too open. We all know what it is. So it's a 3 month own contribution period, mentorship, goodies, and certificate you get. Well, I forgot to mention that I had also got a goodie of of a shirt. GitHub, by the way. Yeah. So if you click over here, you can. This is a Geeks for Geeks website where they have shown you the type of timeline and how you can apply and everything. You can go on their official website and also be a part of any project as a contributor, as a mentor. It will be a very good thing. Now, why open source is going to jobs? As I mentioned earlier, nowadays people are trying to, like, the companies and the IT industry, they need the kind of students who are skilled in whatever task they are given for. Like if I am given the AI task, okay, since I am working as an AI engineer in a company, so I am giving an AI project to work on, but I don't know how to convert any kind of file formats to, MD, let's say, for example. Now, how would I do that? So that is the task which I take and I keep it as a challenge. I try to put different and different worst and worst cases of file format so that I can convert it into MD. Now here the logic comes into play. Like if there are some images are there and everything, so how I should tackle them. If I am trying to use OCR, then how I should use OCR, which library I should use OCR. Are there any free APIs? Are there any free libraries which can help me? Or is there any another logic algorithm which I can put? So this open source is a very good, uh, a chance for beginners like us who are trying to debut into IT industries to get a hands-on experience on those kind of projects, and which is purely based on any of the tech stack which is being written or mentioned by them on the website. And you can go on Git and GitHub and you can raise a PR or create an issue and everything. And resume is your power. Yes, your GitHub is itself a resume, or some of the companies also call you for an interview. So during that time, you need to have your resume on paper, right? So when that comes, you can understand, you can understand what type of needs you need to put in those kind of sections, like let's say tool sections or skill section of your own resume paper, and then getting stand out with the real contributions which you have done in the project for kind of that specific type of committee. Network and referrals, yes. I would recommend, if you are trying to go off campus, networking and referrals are the main important part that comes into pictures. Those mentors with whom you are working, you may never know. If you request a mentor, they might give you a referral for the particular type of the company, right? They might recommend you, and that will be like, you will be very happy for that, that yes, because of these things, because of those um, skills, my mentor is trying to refer me for this kind of things. So that is where networking referrals comes into picture, and it's very enriched once you join any kind of open source committees, and that is where it helps. So, as I mentioned in my GSSoC journey, here I started as a contributor, having done one PR, and then I thought to become a mentor, where maybe I became a top mentor in 2024, right? Along with that, I'm also a project admin of 2024, trying to also take part in the same in this year as well. So let's come to the conclusion part. Like, as I will summary the whole video in 1 second right now in front of you as a conclusion. So open source is not just about contributing code, it's about showcasing your skills, networking, creating direct career opportunities. So if you want recruiters to come to you, so start contributing today. You can be the only person, maybe, who might get the job via open source in your own friend gang, right? And that will help your other friends to understand how you did the same, so that also they can follow your path. And obviously, everyone's journey is quite different, because even my journey is quite different. Before me joining into my current company as an AI engineer, I was a fresher, and literally I had just knew the skill of Python and MySQL. But now when I'm trying to contribute to the project, I can tell you there are lots of things which I'm trying to go through, and it's so interesting and exciting that not only AI but also the other aspects of the code, other aspects of the technology, other aspects of the IT industry I'm able to get. And having being networked with so many of my colleagues, and knowing about what they do, what they don't is what my curiosity hints to. And that is where networking referrals can come to you, and one day you can get such a big kind of job which you would be stunned and you won't even know that, right? So yeah, so this is all from my side for today. So subscribe if you want to stay updated with more such career tips and project insights by subscribing and going to our YouTube channel. So well, I will show you how my YouTube channel looks. So this is my channel where you can go. There are playlists where I have made. There are shorts playlists. These are the codes, or let's say the projects. The tech unfiltered tech podcast. Some of the Google Cloud Arcade who have craziness about this, they can definitely go and take part. This is intelligent computing video. Well, I had started my YouTube channel with the same thing. Okay. So if you click on view playlist, you can see there are so many things over here. Top resume mistakes, whatever resume mistakes you have done, or any kind of recruitment or hiring. How do the people or the companies do that? These are the tech unfiltered podcast with Hussein Rahmanji as well. Being cracked ZS campus beats and landed into 13.65 LPA, right? So if you want and if you are very, very interested and curious to know this, do click on those kind of videos and we watch it, and I hope to see you in the next video with the same thing. So teach, learn and evolve. And here is my LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn. You can come and connect with me. I keep posting about my recent learnings, as you can see about my recent post over here where I have mentioned about Docker and a lot of things. So I will be posting more about it in the future as well. And yeah, so let's come at the end of the video.